Hello and welcome to today's myminimaths.co.uk video tutorial. And today we're going to be rounding in reverse, so we're going to be calculating different possibilities that can be rounded to a given answer. Now before we start, I think it's important to recap on how our numbers round. So if I take the number line and I take the middle as 5, then we know from there we have 6, 7, 8 and 9. And before this we have 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And we know that if it is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then we round up. If it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we keep it down and keep the number the same. And that's going to really help us with these next questions. And so on to question 1, where we're taking a number, we've rounded it to the nearest 10, and it gives us a final answer of 110. So therefore, if we rounded it to the nearest 10, we know we always look next door. So therefore, I must have rounded the number up from a 5, 6, 7, 8 or a 9 in the units column. So the smallest possible number we could have rounded was 105, because 106, 7, 8 and 9 would round up to 110. And then the other way, if it was a 0, 1, 2, 3 or a 4, we'd have rounded down to 110. So the largest value here is 114. So any value from 105 up to 114 will round to 110. And next we're on to question 2. And this time we're taking a number, we're going to round it to the nearest 1,000, and it gives us an answer of 3,000. So if we round it to the nearest 1,000, and don't forget, we were looking at the digit in the hundreds column next door. Now, if this was a 5, a 6, a 7, 8 or a 9, it will have rounded up to 3,000. So therefore the smallest number we could have possibly chosen was 2,500. If we were going to round a number down, it would have ended in a 0, 1, 2, 3 or a 4. So therefore the largest number possible would have been 3,499. So any number from 2,500 all the way up to 3,499 would round to 3,000. And finally on to question 3, our last question for today. So let's take 7,600. We've rounded it to the nearest 100 here. So again, what we're interested in is what could this digit have been? Well, if we've rounded it up, it would have been a 5, 6, 7, 8 or a 9. So therefore, the smallest value it could have possibly been was 7,550. And then if we look at rounding the number down, it must have ended in a 0, 1, 2, 3 or a 4. So therefore the largest possible number would be 7,649. So any number from 7,550 all the way up to 7,649 rounding to the nearest 100 would give you an answer of 7,600. Thank you very much for listening today, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care.